Hello everyone. Welcome back to Vaayusastra's Future Scientist Meet chapter number 52. So we waited, we had a 2 month break for vacation. Then we were doing lot of offline summer camp programs. Things were busy. Now now we are back with our future scientist meet, and we have two Kuti scientists here who are going to do their presentations. And you might be familiar with both faces. That's Sadhana and Darsh. Sadhana have done a few presentations. She is one of the talents given by um, ISHA Vidhya school as part of the program where they given us 70 students out of their talented bunch. So then Adarsh is part of Vaayusastra for past more than 2.5 3 years, and he is also part of this company called Target Space, and they are going to do their presentation. So before we go into presentation, let me give one brief introduction of what is, for who we are, what we do. So those who are watching for the first time, Vaayusastra is an edutech company incubated under IIT Madras Research. So Vaayusastra is an IIT Madras Incubated company. Our basic job is to uh, spread the awareness of aeronautics among school children and college students using unique methods. We use theatre arts to educate children from grade 1 onwards. We created a curriculum as after school activity starting from grade 1. And we designed programs to uh, college level where students build their own UAVs, drones, rockets, cube satellites, 3D printed models, mm, everything. A few of our achievements include we made a sixth grade student to publish a book. We made a bunch of eighth graders to start their company. A bunch of second to fifth grader to have their own company. And it's all functioning like how a startup functions. So I'm guiding them. So then other than that, we made a bunch of college students to start their own company. So there are some of the works. It took 3 years of our time. So it did not happen in one day. It took 3 years for us. Okay, so let's go to our first presenter. Our first presenter, as I mentioned, Sadhana. She's a grade 9 student from ISHA Vidhya Matriculation Higher Secondary School, and she is going to present on the topic ocean. Sadhana, the stage is all yours.
Namaskaram to everyone. I am Sadhana from Kadalur ISHA Vidhya. Today I am going to present about the topic our Earth's ocean. I will share my screen. Is my screen is visible?
Yes, yes, yes.
Today I am going to present about the topic our Earth's ocean. We know more about the outer space than our own ocean. So today I came up with some information about our world's ocean. So we all know our Earth is covered with 5 oceans, namely Pacific Ocean, which is the largest and has the deepest point of the Earth, Mariana Trench, and has the second ocean is Arctic Ocean, which is the smallest ocean among the 5. And the next is the Atlantic Ocean, which is also often called as busiest ocean. And fourth is the Indian Ocean, which is named after our nation, and last is Southern Ocean, which is also called as Antarctic Ocean. Next, we are going to see about ocean current. What is ocean current? It is the channel of water moving in a particular direction in the ocean. The water near the equator is very warm and the water near the poles is very cold. So, the water from the equator move through the pole and the water near the pole move through the warm water region, the equator. This is called the ocean current. When the warm water moves through the cold water, it is called warm ocean current. And when the cold water moves through the warm water, it is called cold ocean current. Is my voice audible?
Yes, it's very clear.
Next, ocean tide. Tides are the rise and fall of sea level caused by the effects of the gravitational force exerted by the moon, sun, and the rotation of the earth. The moon's gravitational pull generates something called tidal force, causes the earth and its water to bulge out on the side closest and furthest from the moon. These bulges are called high tide. As our earth rotates, whenever the regions pass through these bulges, we experience high tide. The water level increases. In a day, we experience 2 high tide and 2 low tide. Energy from waves. Wave energy is the transport and capture of the energy by the ocean waves. It is used for the electricity generation, water desalination, and pumping of water. The wind blows across the ocean, create the waves, and they approach land. Wave energy converter convert the wave into electricity. To locate mines and submarine. The sonar, sound navigation and ranging has extensive marine application. The one of the technology used to locate mines and submarine are sending pulses of sound. By sending pulses of sound and measuring the time required for the pulse to reflect off a distant object and return to the source, the location of the object is being known. It is used to locate submarine and mines below the surface of the water. We are gaining more benefits from the ocean. Ocean plays a major role in international trade. The 90% of the goods carried through the waves only. Next, food and minerals. Ocean contain many minerals like potassium, magnesium, iodine, bromine, etc. And ocean is the home to countless of fish, crustacean. Crustacean means aquatic group consists of crab, lobster, etc. And these fish crustaceans are used as food for us. The air we breathe. The ocean provides over half of the world's oxygen and absorbs 50 times more carbon dioxide than our atmosphere. Medicinal plants. Many medicinal plants come from the ocean, including ingredients that help fight cancer, arthritis, and heart disease. Climate regulation. The ocean absorbs huge amount of heat from the sun. The ocean current transports the heat from the equator to poles, regulating our climate. By moving water around the globe, the ocean helps to keep places from getting too hot or too cold. Ocean life. Scientists estimate that 1 million species of animals live in the ocean. About 95% of them are invertebrate. The ocean gives life to the small animal like zooplankton, which can be seen only through the microscope, to the big fishes like great white sharks, manta rays, and ocean sunfish, etc. The ocean teems with plant life. Most of the tiny algae are called phytoplankton, produce half of the oxygen that human and other land-dwelling creatures breathe. Now, let me share some mysterious, weird, unknown ocean creatures. Japanese spider crab. It lives 1,000 feet deep and it is the second large crustacean. Its length is up to one human, but it is a gentle giant because it eats only dead animals and plants. It weighs up to 19 kg. The next blobfish. It is voted to the ugliest animal in the world. It has no bones and muscles. It lives in 3,000 feet deep. Down there in the dark water, the water pressure is 120 times higher than the surface. It was adapted to the high pressure. Next is anglerfish. It found in Atlantic and Antarctic Ocean. The female anglerfish has own glowing light hanging from its head. The prey is attracted to the light and comes near to the anglerfish. Then the anglerfish attack the prey and eat it. There are 300 species of anglerfish. Red handfish. Rather than swimming through the ocean like most of the fish, these cool creatures prefer to walk along the sea floor. It has fins which is similar to the human hand, so it is named as red handfish. This is a small video of red handfish moving. Wobbegong. It is one of the species of the shark. It found in Pacific and Indian Ocean. It spends its time flat in camouflage. When some fish, octopus, crab, lobster comes near, it will eat. This is the video that the wobbegong attacking the fish. Ocean pollution. Ocean pollution is mostly caused by the humans. Manufacturing plants, in some areas of the world, release toxic waste into the ocean, including mercury. Sewage, plastic products also contribute to the ocean pollution. 8 million metric tons of plastic goes into our ocean every year. Oil from boats, ships also contribute to the ocean pollution. These result to the damage to the environment and very harmful to the marine organisms. World Ocean Day. Every year on June 8, the world celebrates the Ocean Day to encourage action to protect our planet and to raise awareness about the importance of the ocean. The events happened in the World Ocean Day are talks, film screening, beach cleanup. To prevent the ocean pollution, we can dispose the plastic. Now, can you hear me, Jagu?
Yes.
We can properly dispose the plastics and trash, and we can reduce using of chemical fertilizer, and we can use reusable bottle and utensils. Save our oceans and save our planet. Thank you.
Nice. Good. Good. So Sadhana started her presentation and ended with a note So how not to pollute this? Don't pollute ocean. So Sadhana, you have any quiz for the students? So we have some audience
Jago,
here.
I have my quiz,
Yes. Hmm.
but it will not be live. They can
Oh.
attend the quiz.
Okay, just so what you can do, you can just post the quiz link in the comment box or the live chat so that the audience can open it. Or you can put it in our chat box as well. So, Sadhana posted on Facebook. I think it's for Kahoot. It's meaning for you. Hope it not. It's not. Okay, so it's not going to go live. So what I do, I'll put it in live as well. So Sadhana has some quiz for the audience who are watching it. So usually we do our children will young scientists we will be doing some quizzes at the end of every presentation. Thank you, Sadhana. So audience, you have any questions, comments for Sadhana's presentation? Matesh,
Share screen.
not to share screen? You can attend it afterwards.
If there any doubt in the presentations, you can ask.
Yes, if you have any doubts, you can ask. Because Sadhana was explaining what is water current, how humans are polluting this world, and the types of oceans, a lot of things about ocean, and also mysterious animals, mysterious creatures in ocean. Any questions? Okay, so done. So let's give a huge round of applause for Sadhana. All of you go unmute. Let's give a huge applause for on the count of 3. Ready? 1. யாரும் unmute பண்ண மாதிரியே தெரியலையே. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Thank you.
So, good one. So good presentation. So we are doing it after some time now. Okay. Thank you, Sadhana. Thank you, sir, for a wonderful presentation on oceans. Next, the next presentation going to be Darsh. So those who are following Vaayusastra may definitely know about Darsh. So he is the Chief Innovation Officer of Target Space, and he's a grade 6 student of HRNPS. And he is going to present on the topic, the science of Dragonfly. So those who read about aircraft or aerodynamics, so we have some surprise element on Dragonfly aerodynamics. So let's see what Darsh has brought us. Darsh, the stage is all yours.
Hello everyone. My name is Darsh. I'm studying HRNPS Bangalore, as Raghu said. So no, I'm not talking about this dragonflies which is in the park, etc. and all. I'm talking about this dragonfly which NASA's mission Dragonfly. Dragonfly is an incredible NASA mission to explore the chemistry and habitability of Titan. What is so special about Titan, you may ask? Well, out of all Saturn's 82 moons, Titan is the largest. Cassini-Huygens exploration, which started at 2004 and ended 2007, has given a lot of information about Titan. We have found out that diverse materials which cover the surface, but their compositions are still largely unknown. It is the only planet besides Earth to have liquids on the surface, seas, rivers, etc., except that instead of water, it has liquid methane. Titan is an ocean world with organic rich atmosphere and surfaces. Titan is the only satellite with a dense atmosphere. Titan's atmosphere is similar to Earth's when life arose here about 3.5 billion years ago. We study chemicals in Titan's atmosphere and on surface. Dragonfly help us understand the possible starting ingredients for life on Earth and elsewhere. In many ways, Titan is the most Earth-like place in the solar system. Titan has the second highest surface pressure of all solid bodies with atmosphere, but 1.5 times pressure of Earth's surface. Its atmosphere is more similar to Earth than any other. Titan's atmosphere is made up of nitrogen, about 95%, like Earth's 78%. It also contains 5% methane plus hint of other carbon-rich compounds. The only difference being is instead of does no oxygen, unlike Earth, which has 21% of Earth's air. Titan supports complex organic chemistry. Comparison of the heaviest or most complex carbon-bearing molecule known to exist on each world. As you can see in this diagram, you can see that Earth and Titan have much in common. Even Titan has abundance of carbon found in its atmosphere, and we humans are also carbon-based animals. Cassini has showed us where to look for answers to fundamental questions. Challenge is to get a capable instrument suit to multiple high priority sites to sample materials and measure composition. Mobility is the key for this. About Dragonfly. Dragonfly is a rotorcraft lander. It's similar to the rover sent on Mars. Flight is easier on Titan than on Earth. Heavier than air mobility, highly efficient on Titan. Titan's atmosphere is about 4 times denser than Earth's. It reduces wing or rotor area required to generate a given amount of lift. All forms of aviation are easier, lighter, or heavier than air. Titan's gravity is about 1/7 of Earth's. It reduces the required lift. A powerful factor is in favor for heavier than air vehicle. Dragonfly, a lander with aerial mobility for wide range in situ exploration. Multidisciplinary science measurement at dozens potential landing sites. Prebiotic chemistry and habitability of an ocean world. Analyze chemical components and processes work that produce biologically relevant compounds. Measure atmospheric conditions, identify methane reservoirs, and determine the transport rates. Constant process that mix organic with past surface liquid water reservoirs or subsurface oceans. Search for chemical evidence of water-based or hydrocarbon-based life. So about his camera. The camera suit or the Dragon camera or MSSSS, the microscopic imager to examine the surface material down to the small sun grains. Panorama imaging to survey landing sites in detail, forward and downward, imaging on Titan's surface and in flight. Aerial imagery for surface geology context, scouting future landing sites. It's a long-term boundary for methane cycle constraint exchange with subsurface ocean. Meteorology, seismic and geophysical sensors, DragMet or APL. Monitors atmosphere pressure, temperature, wind, humidity, and diurnal and spatial variation. Measure surface thermal properties, dielectric constant. Seismic monitoring to detect subsurface activity. In-flight atmospheric profiles and measurement of diurnal and spatial variations. Dragonfly's new frontier mission concept began. The rotorcraft for in situ investigation of Titan's prebiotic habitability. Dragonfly is scheduled to launch on 2027. How does Dragonfly get its power from? Well, it can't use solar energy as the sun's rays are 100 times weaker than on Earth. So it works on RTG, also known as a radioisotope thermoelectric generator. RTG's work is by converting heat from natural decay of a radioisotope into electricity. The Seebeck effect essentially allows to generate an electric current through heat differential, as charge carriers will move from hot to cold. So if you have a heat surface and ways of cooling, we can generate a sustained electrical current. Thankfully, the active substances generate heat as they decay. So let's have some FAQs. How long will Dragonfly mission last? Dragonfly is a 2.7 years or 32 months mission. How big is Dragonfly? Dragonfly is a quadcopter drone with a nominal mass from 400 to 450 kg and will be roughly the size of the largest Mars rovers. It flies using 8 rotors attached to 4 pairs of outriggers mounted on the sides of the body. The craft can fly over 10 miles per second and reach altitudes of 10 to 4,000 meters. How long will it take for Dragonfly to reach Titan? Dragonfly is expected to launch in June 2027 and will take 7 years to reach Titan, arriving by 2034. Which rocket will launch Dragonfly? The Atlas V 411 will launch Dragonfly. Titan offers next step in seeking answers and fundamental question. What makes a planet or moon habitable? What chemical process led to the development of life? All these questions will be answered by Titan. We do not know how the life began on Earth. We can't make our own time machine and go back and see what happened. Other places in the solar system are like the puzzles of pieces of the puzzle and lead us to know our history. Titan is the place, the solar system that is most likely the early Earth and may hold the key for understanding our origins. When the Dragonfly goes to Titan, we'll undiscover many secrets of Earth. Thank you for listening and for your patience.
Thanks. Good one. So I thought it's going to be the Dragonfly science, but it's actually NASA Dragonfly mission.
Sir, actually, Dragonfly just kept sir because that they'll think that.
Yeah.
Any doubts?
Any doubts? So I expect some doubts from all this pretty scientists.
No doubt?
Matesh, Harjit, Kavya, Parvesh, Abhinav, Sadhana. Any doubts? Because these are the one of the missions. Possibly.
It's a future mission, so it
Yeah,
might.
future missions. You could be part of.
So might find many things.
So India also need this kind of missions very soon.
Sir, but India's budget is so small, sir. Last time they like.
Well, the industry is blooming at very fast
Sir,
pace.
but our budget is too small. Well, compared to other.
Things will change very fast because the industry is blooming at very high. Okay, you have any quiz, Darsh?
No, sir, I cannot do, sir, because that I have school. All those things are there, so I cannot do the quiz.
Don't worry. This is a very good one. So, there are a lot of information, good information about Dragonfly mission. Thank you so much. So let's give a huge round of applause for our Dash. So he's a Chief Innovation Officer of Target Space and a grade 6 student of HRNPS. Shall we? On the count of 3. All of you unmute. 1, 2, 3. Good work. Thank you, Dash. Okay.
So I'm asking, sir, how you like the presentation? 0 or
I liked it. 10 out of 10. Exactly.
you can be on.
Okay, done. So next, Matesh, you want to? Harjit is giving like
You
10
can
billion.
if you don't like, you can put 0. If you like, you can put 10. If you like.
Matesh,
like
you want to go with some gamings next?
One second, sir. I'm
You
trying
want,
to
you can
hear
go.
this. Something happened to this.
No issue, no issue. If it's not working, don't. Okay, well done, Darsh. Sadhana. Okay, I'm seeing both of you
One
after
second, sir. Yeah.
quite some time. So audience, so who are watching, if you want to click to be part of this, kindly search Vaayusastra. Our details are down in the description.
Sir, I started sharing.
Oh, nice. So we have this game. We recommend usually recommend children to play this game called Kerbal Space, which use a lot of science related to rockets and space. So this is called Kerbal Space. Yes.
ஜக்கு என்னால எவ்வளவு தடவை ட்ரை பண்ணிட்டேன் என்னால மூணுக்கு ரீச்சே பண்ண முடியல ஜக்கு
You
Same
will,
here.
you will reach. So
யாராவது
we need
மூணு
to keep
ரீச்
trying.
பண்ணிருக்காங்களா
I have seen few tutorials. Okay, let's start quickly. One game.
யாராவது இங்கிலீஷ்
Okay, Math is starting the game.
நெக்ஸ்ட் நான் விளையாடுறேன் ஜக்கு
Okay. So one game. Okay, one game for Matesh and one game for Harjit. Basically, maybe Matesh, side by side, you can explain what you are doing. What is this part?
Command.
Maybe.
I'm gonna add it.
ஜக்கு
Lots of engineers.
Okay.
Imagine solid fuel is solid fuel. You can put liquid fuel is better.
No, I don't have any other options. Only that.
Okay.
Majesh, I want to say one thing. I found one option in sandbox. We can build rockets in that rock. Yeah, I found it. Hey, keep connector, Ra.
Huh?
Connector. Hey, you forgot to keep connector.
No need connector actually.
Hey, that means this engine will blast, Ra. Sometimes it happens. Suppose you're fueling this engine on that, this engine will blast sometimes.
Yeah, that's the thing I want to happen.
No, it takes some time, so the rocket might get
Matesh, you landed on moon. Just asking.
10 times, more than 10 times. I got danger.
Matesh, you landed on moon. Asking your.
Okay, he kept the
I
parachute.
can launch it mostly.
So there is a parachute, there is a re-entry pod, there are solid
I forgot
boosters.
the fins again.
No fins you haven't got. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens without
Yes,
fins.
that is only one engine. Sandbox I
Great
had.
engine.
Okay,
Super,
let's lift it up now.
I think it's
Hey, do not give active, da.
not yet. No.
Okay, the rocket crossed 1 kilometer range. 1 kilometer. It crossed 2 kilometer now.
சைட் பூஸ்டர்ஸ் எப்படி வைக்கணும் தெரியுமா யாராவுக்கு அது மட்டும் தான் நான் ட்ரை பண்ணிட்டே இருக்கேன் அது மட்டும் வர மாட்டேங்குது
Oh no. Too much
Okay.
pitching to one side. No, which one?
Sir, what is the name?
Yeah, in blast sometimes it takes like slanting da so that it
It's
takes
weight at the top. Too much weight at the top. Get it?
Okay, someone asked
Not
what
climbing
is-
further than this.
yeah it's very dangerous I'm thinking
No, come up now.
hey open the parachute ra at least it's going to fall down ra
I do
hey try to open the
not
parachute
work at all. It's not working. I just burst the whole thing.
it's not working
Yeah. Let's
Yeah.
go them back.
I
No.
opened
The pilot is like
Too happy.
happier. Okay,
Thanks
next.
to
What is the name of this?
I've posted in the chat box. It's called Kerbal Space. Okay, Harjit, you want to play next?
Yes.
Then we
Jagu.
can end the session. Okay, 5 more minutes, we will finish it. Okay, that's Matesh for you. He just did a small. We usually play these games. So this game uses a lot of science concept that we learned in our sessions. The parts of rocket, orbital velocity, angular momentum, re-entry vehicle, parachutes, all these things are practically maybe we can kind of have a demonstration using this game. As if we can't see your screen.
Jagu, can you see my screen?
No, you need to share
No.
it. No. You need to click share option and
Oh,
share.
wait a minute, Jagu.
Yeah.
But தெரியுதா?
Yeah.
Jagu?
Yes, yes, very good. Very good. Now I see. You can see all the funny faces of Kerbal. Yeah. Expansion loading complete. Yes. Okay. To the last
Jagu.
game of today. Yes,
Start
I can see.
Stand.
Okay, we are launching it in sandbox. Override. So this is going to be in sandbox now. Maybe side by side, Harjit, you can explain the signs and play the game.
Yes, Jagu, I will do. And I will say where, okay?
Okay.
So when we started, we should take our mouse to the vehicle assembly. In here, instead of the map, you can press, and we can build rockets there. And we can do build rockets. We cannot do shuttles here.
Mm.
You can build shuttles when you press here. So I'm taking MK1 command port. In this, one astronaut can fly in space. And I am taking a MK16 parachute, and it when we are re-entry, it is very helpful. And this is okay for MK1 command port. And I'm keeping last stage engineers. I'm keeping.
You can add fuel tanks.
No, it is not helpful for me. It is taking weight instead of adding fuel tanks. Coming. So I'm keeping RT10 solid fuel booster, and I'm taking a connector. Sometimes it is taking risk. It is very risk for me. The connector. And the last final engine, I'm keeping the S1 SRB KD 25K solid fuel booster. It's a very long.
Hmm. Hmm. Nice. Launch time. Let's see how far it goes.
So here I'm going to the engine
Nice.
start burning, and you can see the astronaut is very scary in launch. All
He's
the
laughing.
launch the astronauts are very scary in Kerbal Space Program. Now it's fine.
And when they going to be blasted, they're happy.
No,
Nice. This solid booster is very nice.
Yeah, this is really good and it's been a long time.
Maybe in Madras next week we can try this.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna try. I'll try it now one time.
Ajit, is there any liquid booster that
no,
That's
this
in the
both are
second
solid
stage.
only.
Both are solid? Okay. I thought second stage is liquid.
No, both stages are solid fuel
Solid,
only.
okay.
Ajit, is
So,
there any liquid solid fuel booster?
audience, the children know the difference between what is solid fuel, what is liquid fuel, what is cryogenic. All these things we discuss on the session.
And we are can see the in Kerbal Space Earth. You can see this is the snow mountain. That means we reach the high altitude, and we are
We reached 10 kilometers.
I'm thinking we will cross in this first stage engine itself, atmosphere and everything.
We may cross the troposphere and we will reach ozone layer. And audience, our students know the layers of atmosphere.
You can see the speed is full 1000.
The speed is where it's mentioned 960 meter per second. That's supersonic. Price the
Now I'm thinking we will cross.
price the speed of sound. So if it goes 5 times higher, then it's hypersonic. It's getting very hot.
Sometimes in overheat it will blast.
Yeah, it's overheat already. Okay.
Like that also happened for.
Then you need to put some.
Till now the fuel did not finish. You can see here itself it returned solid fuel.
I've already crossed 35 kilometers.
Totally the first stage fuel fully gone.
Then
Now
decouple it. Launch the second
last
stage.
stage engine
Activate it is falling down.
active.
Yes.
So we came to space.
Now you cross
That's
60
not in
kilometers.
space.
No, let's reach first ISS. There's
He's
400
very
kilometers.
happy when he came to space. See, he's smiling.
So you need to cross 400 kilometers to reach the ISS first.
400. You already crossed 400, Jaggu.
No, that's only 73 kilometers, 75 kilometers. It's in meters.
Yeah, Jaggu. Sometimes I gone to K Jaggu. After it is coming K Jaggu.
Okay.
Then all the
So 100 kilometers we crossed.
so 1 lakh
9
lakh 99,999 meters it came means in the M changes into K Jaggu.
Okay.
Like that also it happened for me.
Mhm.
When
So
it takes
crossing
long
150
time Jaggu.
kilometers. 160.
I'm this that's all finished. But
It keeps going.
when I'm I was one day I was waiting and seeing like this made a rocket and I was seeing the highest speed, highest height it gone. It went to K Jaggu. I need to show you that so that I'm keeping I'm going to walk the time.
No, not so fast. Okay. Okay, yeah, it's going.
That K came. Can see Jaggu?
Yes, that's 118 kilometers. No, 1000 kilometers.
Yeah, Jaggu. I was waiting to come till here.
400 lane, you could have seen some space stations.
But it is
You can try orbiting now, orbiting the Earth.
I don't know how to do that, Jaggu.
Just tilt it sideways. You need to keep one thruster extra so that you can push it sideways.
Oh, sideways thrusters. I saw something like a booster, Jaggu. I'm thinking
Yeah.
for that only that.
Add boosters, more boosters.
Yeah, it's enough. I'm thinking this mission.
Yeah, you crossed 200 kilometers, 2000 kilometers. Sorry,
Jaggu, see here.
30,000.
Jaggu, see here.
Yeah,
What is
go
the
ahead. Let's keep going. So it's 55,000 kilometers.
more. That's all.
So 384,000 is moon.
Going down, I think.
So now I think it's returning back. No, let's just keep going. Okay, 60.
I take for something like to see the K for half
60,000
an hour
kilometers.
without
I guess we can
walking.
warp time now a little bit.
No, it is enough. It takes more means it come to reach Earth and it will go fast. So that I'm keeping like this.
I can just put it like 2 times more, not like hard.
It's enough. I'm not pressing another one. Does
Okay.
it takes 2 days in Kerbal Space Program.
Nice.
What?
75,000.
Oh, yeah. 2 days, 2 hours, 3 hours.
It's slowly.
Hey, I forgot to keep it. It is tilting down. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, it came to M.
Yeah, it's lessened already.
It's tugged. Hey, what is happening?
130,000.
It's going
Yeah,
back down. It's going
tugged.
down. It's going down.
Oh, it's going up. Look, the K is down right now.
Wait
No,
a minute.
Going down, it's going down. Sorry.
It's going down means I will slow down.
Done. Maybe let's plan for re-entry now.
Hey, Jaggu, it is very stuck. Hey, I cannot see anything. Jaggu.
Could have put RCS, it'll take you a long time.
Yeah.
Oh, RC, yeah.
Put on the light right now. It's too dark for the pilots. Looks like it's too dark.
If you can land back now. Okay, let's do
Jaggu,
re-entry.
what happened? I don't know what is happening here.
Nothing. If you leave it, it just falls down.
Hey, what did
It's
I
stuck
do?
in space actually.
Huh?
Stuck. It's stuck.
It has no fuel and the gravity is too weak, so it is stuck.
Yeah.
Supposed to do orbit.
Oh,
Now I guess you must do time warp.
Now I guess you need to do something else.
now it's
Okay. It's returning.
Turning.
yeah,
Going down. It's going down.
You can
Can you
detach
use the
the
time warp
second
more?
engine. You can
Because anyways
detach
it's
the
got
second
written.
engine.
What?
That's it. Detach the second one. That second.
Yeah.
It's
No,
anyways
there's not.
used.
I think there's no
can you annotate,
decoupler.
please?
No
Anything?
decoupler for this.
Actually,
Yeah.
did not detach this.
There'll be an option, no, to detach it.
Can you annotate that option? Any option means please annotate.
I
Settings.
can't say anything. Just click on the engine.
This one, I guess. Click on this button. First click that and click some other button. First click that button.
Which button? Annotate.
First click this button, then click some other button.
Hey, no annotation I cannot see here.
I put in it. Okay, change the color to white. This part is once click that. Once click that part.
Here you are coming to say.
Oh, once I touch that part, then you click that thing.
Here.
First click that.
Click it. Click on it.
Yeah, click
Nothing
solid
is
fuel.
Okay.
Yeah, all are solid fuel only. I already said.
Now remove that.
Now what? You are coming to say here.
I think in your engine quota you can even reach the moon.
Jagu, அந்த இன்ஜின் வந்து ஆஃப் ஆயிடுச்சு. இன்ஜின்
Yeah,
fuel
I know.
காலி.
I know. The next time when you try it, let's put one more engine and try. You just need to reach 384,000 kilometers to reach.
No, Jagu, when I keep another one engine, I also tried that. அந்த வெயிட்னஸ் ஆல வந்து இது திரும்ப பேக்வர்ட் எடுக்குது.
See, astronaut is laughing.
Okay. It takes something.
So you need to make him land safely now.
Yeah, take some plan. Okay, when it will reach Earth, Jago.
Warp, time warp.
Bro, warp time full. Do full,
Yeah.
bro. Click there. Full.
Then make it normal once it reaches 300 kilometers.
Okay, make
It's
it
taking too much time.
No, not now. Put it some more.
Put it full right now.
full already. Before it was full.
Full.
So what is the name of this game?
Looks like it's called Kerbal Space.
Sir, actually, can you again send the reason the link, sir? Because for me it's I lost it link.
Oh, okay. I will put it in group.
இங்கதான் இருக்கு. ஜகு நான் ஸ்டாப் ஷேர் பண்ணிக்கிறேன்.
Okay, done. So thank you, Harjit. That's a wonderful game. You made us. We crossed the atmosphere.
Jagu, I want to ask only one question, Jagu.
Yes.
என்ன ஹைட்ல போனா நீங்க வந்து அது வந்து ஒரு வந்து அப்படியே வந்து சைடு ஆக்கி அந்த ராக்கெட் நீங்க ஆர்பிட் பண்ண முடியும்?
160 kilometers. 160 kilometers is good enough to orbit. 160 kilometers is called a lower Earth orbit.
Jagu,
Is it temple space?
What?
Hey, before that, I want to show you one thing, guys. In Kerbal Space, I want to know where we are.
Did you
Can you see the
returning
screen,
back?
Jagu? Kerbal Space program.
Yeah.
Now you can see. I'm thinking
Where
we are.
Okay.
Here is our.
Okay. Where is
Hey,
moon?
some other orbit. I'm thinking, Jagu.
Okay. Maybe you crossed the.
Jagu, where we are?
I don't know. Zoom in. Let's slightly zoom in.
Jagu, I don't know how to zoom it.
Find it. You can zoom in. Scroll.
Jagu, na laptop la வந்து நான் mouse use பண்ணல. Laptop la on screen touching mouse use பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன்.
சரி zoom பண்ணா தெரிஞ்சிடும்.
எது earth orbit, Jagu?
That's the blue one is the Earth orbit, I guess.
இல்ல ஜகு, நான் மவுஸ் வச்சு கூட ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்த்துட்டேன். ஜூம் பண்ண முடியல ஜகு.
Okay.
If first time I'm reached here,
Good. Nice. So this thing we never know. I haven't seen it before.
yeah, I'm thinking this
So
is
what is the game of
orbit.
this?
Yes, it's rotating the, it's orbiting the sun.
So what is the name of this
Yeah, it
game?
is orbiting sun. I can research, but astronaut is going to orbit. It's very sad, right?
Okay, done.
Space itself is going
Nice,
to die.
nice, nice. So Arjit, we are not done for the
Hey,
day.
first time I did Jago like this,
Yeah, I know.
orbiting sun. It asking some question.
Untitled spacecraft. Velocity. It's,
Tilt பண்ணுமாவா?
and
சுத்திட்டு இருக்குன்னு
So
நினைக்கிறேன்.
what is the name
Hey,
of this
Jago, my
game?
planets
hey,
might
how,
rotate.
who is asking the question? Someone is asking who is the, what is the name of the game? What is the name? Who is it?
என்ன Jago?
யாரோ என்ன நேம்னு கேக்குறாங்க பாரு கேமோட நேம்.
Me, sir.
I just typed the game's name in the group. Kerbal Space in the chat box. It's called Kerbal Space.
இவங்க தனியா கேக்குறாங்கன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
No, I put it in chat box.
ஜகு பர்மனண்டா வந்து அந்த ஆஸ்ட்ரோநாட் அங்கே இருக்க போறாருன்னு நினைக்கிறேன்.
Okay.
சாப்பாடுக்கு என்ன பண்ணுவாரு?
சாப்பாடுக்கு என்ன பண்ணுவோம் தெரியல. We can supply send one more.
அனாவசியமா
We can send one more
கேம்ல
spacecraft.
வந்து ஒரு ஆர்டிபிஷியல் கேரக்டர், டிஜிட்டல் கேரக்டரை வந்து டிஜிட்டல்ல கொண்டு.
Okay, done. So thank you so
Jago?
much. Thank you, Sadhana. Yes, Sadhana.
Jagu, can I share the my quiz rank?
Yeah, please. How many of you attended? I don't know. Okay, anyway, share.
Five only.
Oh, 5 people attended.
Yeah,
Five.
I go out of an half away because Darsh presentation started.
Oh, okay. Oh, Darshan.
Yeah, because of me only I can attend 20.
Oh,
Dash
Dash. Okay, nice.
Has attended all the questions
Nice.
correctly.
Good one. So
Good
Dash.
I'm very late to log in. Who's San Matt?
Looks like some Chinese are putting there.
Yeah.
Some
Nice.
subject
Then
names.
Kavya is there. Matesh is there. Arjit is
San. What is San?
Sir, I am math.
Sir, San full form is this, sir. Google
Hey,
is-
Madesh is the math.
So San full form is this one. Google I searched.
Storage area.
Storage area network.
Okay.
Jagu, this is my quiz.
Okay.
The questions.
Okay.
Answer key you are coming to say.
You Sadhana. Yes, that's me. True or false?
World
World
Ocean-
Ocean Day. Celebrated on June 7th. False. June 8th, no? Next. Full form of sonar. Sound navigation.
Oh, navigation.
Nice. Next one. Warm motion current is a movement of water from cold water to warm water. True.
No, it is false.
False. Okay, warm water to cold water.
The
Yes.
aircraft is the space. I'm thinking the spacecraft was catched by the sun gravity. But first time I came out of
Which is
Earth
responsible for half of photosynthesis in the planet? Phytoplankton, photoplankton.
Kerbal Space வந்து Microsoft school.
Okay,
Okay,
it should be
Okay, nice. So that's the last question.
I went out of
So,
Jagu, my first question is not visible. I
okay, understood.
put an picture of the fish and find out which fish.
Sir, will Kerbal Space come in Microsoft store?
Yeah, I guess so. Yes, it will. Even in Mac, you can play.
Sir, there is only Kerbal News and Wiki, sir.
No idea. I think it's very quite a famous game among all the geeks. Okay, done. Thank you, Sadhana. So Darsh, so let's give a huge round of applause for Darsh. Done. Thank you, Sadhana. Thank you, Darsh. Thank you, Matish, Harjit. So see you all next week with a new set of topics, new set of presentation.
Jaguni,
சொன்னேனப்பா ஹர்ஜித்
எனக்கு thank you.
சொன்னேன். Yes, thank you, Harjit. Okay, see you all next week. Bye bye. Jagu Monkey signing off.
Thank you to everyone.